On January 17, 2026, headlines blazed across the nation. Manila secures Gripen fighter jets. The news spread like wildfire, dominating every major broadcast and front page, capturing the attention of millions of Filipinos both at home and abroad. The nation buzzed with pride and anticipation. In the streets, people gathered to celebrate, waving flags and sharing stories of hope for a stronger, safer Philippines. For many, it was a moment of unity and renewed confidence in the country's future. For years, a modern Philippine Air Force seemed out of reach, debated, delayed, and doubted. The sight of aging aircraft and empty air bases had become a symbol of missed opportunities and unfulfilled promises. But this announcement was different. A sweeping deal with Sweden for Saab Gripen C and D fighters, plus advanced training and state-of-the-art surveillance technology. It was more than just a purchase. It was a partnership for the future, with knowledge transfer and joint exercises on the horizon. It marked a new era, signaling the Philippines' resolve to defend its skies and sovereignty. The deal was a bold statement to the world. The country was ready to stand tall and protect its people. The images of the Delta-winged Gripen became a symbol of national strength and technological progress. For the first time, the Philippine skies would be guarded by cutting-edge fighters, inspiring pride in every corner of the archipelago. This wasn't just a military purchase, it was the result of years of reform and strategic planning. Behind the scenes, leaders and experts worked tirelessly to chart a new course for national defense. The journey here was paved with legislative battles and a fundamental overhaul of national security policy. Lawmakers debated, experts testified, and new frameworks were built to support a modern military. The Gripen deal was the spectacular result of a quiet revolution in defense planning. Years of careful preparation and vision had finally paid off, setting a new standard for the region. For the first time, the Philippines was systematically building a modern air force. Pilots, engineers, and support crews trained together, ready to take on new challenges and responsibilities. The roar of a Gripen's engine now promised a secure future, made possible by a crucial change in the law. It was the sound of progress, echoing across the islands and into the hearts of the people. This was a story for every Filipino, a shift from old limitations to new capabilities. It was a promise that the next generation would inherit a nation ready to defend its freedom and chart its own destiny. The Gripen's arrival opened a new chapter, how a nation transformed its laws, its mindset, and its future to reclaim control of its skies. The dawn had truly arrived for Philippine aviation. To truly grasp the significance of the Gripen deal, we must first understand the deeply flawed system it was meant to replace, a system that had long held back the Philippine military's progress and effectiveness. For decades, the Philippine military was shackled by a restrictive, cash-only, year-to-year procurement law that made any real modernization nearly impossible. Imagine trying to build a house, but you can only afford to buy one room at a time, never knowing if you'll ever finish it. That was the frustrating reality for the armed forces, always uncertain, always incomplete. There were no long-term contracts, no access to financing, and no way to plan for the future. Just piecemeal purchases, stopgap solutions, and endless delays that left critical needs unmet. The Air Force might manage to buy a few jets one year, but then have to wait years for the missiles, radars, or spare parts needed to make them truly effective in combat. This fragmented, short-sighted approach left the military constantly playing catch-up, forced to rely on outdated equipment and lacking any coherent long-term strategy for defense. Annual budget cycles created a climate of uncertainty. At any moment, vital programs could be slashed or canceled, leaving plans in limbo and progress stalled. Foreign suppliers, seeing this instability, hesitated to engage in deals, viewing the Philippines as an unreliable and risky customer, further isolating the country from modern defense technology. The result was a patchwork of aging gear, constant maintenance crises, and, after the F-5s were retired, a full decade without a single supersonic jet to patrol the nation's skies. This system was not just inefficient, it was dangerous, leaving the Philippines' vast airspace and maritime borders virtually undefended, and the nation exposed to external threats. Policymakers and military leaders alike recognized that this could not continue. The risks were simply too great. The old way guaranteed obsolescence, vulnerability, and a military always a step behind its neighbors and potential adversaries. The need for deep, systemic reform was urgent and undeniable, a matter of national security that could no longer be ignored. The piecemeal system left the Air Force with mismatched parts, not a fighting force. A squadron needs more than jets. It needs simulators, maintenance tools, spare parts, and weapons. Under the old system, new jets might arrive, but training or missiles would lag years behind. This fragmentation crippled air defense, making integration impossible. Buying radars from one country, jets from another, and comms from a third created a logistical nightmare. Economies of scale were lost, and integration costs soared. Maintenance was a Herculean task, with technicians juggling multiple incompatible systems. The result: wasted money, hollow readiness, and a force that looked impressive on paper, but couldn't defend the nation. The skies remained porous, and maritime monitoring was limited. This vulnerability drove the push for radical reform. The Philippines needed a system, not just equipment. The breakthrough came in 2012 with Republic Act 10349, the revised AFP Modernization Act. This law revolutionized defense procurement, introducing multi-year contracts and foreign financing. For the first time, the military could plan and execute long-term strategies, securing comprehensive deals for entire systems. The law allowed financing similar to a home loan, making high-value acquisitions possible. Instead of buying a few jets at a time, the Philippines could now finance a full squadron with training and support. This shift made the country a credible partner for global suppliers. The law was the silent force behind the headlines, enabling the transformation of the armed forces. It turned ambition into reality. With new procurement powers, the Philippines shifted from buying parts to acquiring integrated defense packages. The goal: a complete air defense capability, not just jets. Integrated deals include advanced sensors, command and control systems, and seamless communications. Threats detected on remote islands can now be relayed instantly to command centers and pilots. Packages cover training, simulators, spare parts, and technical support, solving chronic maintenance issues. The Air Force receives a turnkey solution, optimized for synergy. This leapfrogs decades of stagnation, letting the military focus on mastering the system, not just acquiring it. The new law's greatest gift: the power to buy a total solution. The focus is now on readiness and defense, not procurement struggles. The Swedish deal for Gripen fighters marks a significant leap forward for the Philippines' air defense capabilities. Paired with the advanced globalized system, this package is the perfect example of a modern, integrated approach to national security. The Gripen is a versatile, advanced, multi-role fighter, capable of both air-to-air and air-to-ground missions, and designed for rapid response in complex scenarios. Meanwhile, the GlobalEye is a cutting-edge surveillance aircraft, equipped with state-of-the-art radar and sensor technology that can track threats over vast distances. Together, these platforms form a complete, networked air defense system, seamlessly sharing information and coordinating responses. GlobalEye's powerful radar and sensors detect threats far beyond the reach of traditional ground-based systems, providing early warning and strategic advantage. This real-time intelligence is instantly relayed to Gripen pilots, allowing them to react quickly and effectively to any situation. Both systems are designed to work together, creating unmatched situational awareness and a unified defense network that enhances operational effectiveness. The deal was financed through a long-term government-to-government loan, an innovative solution that was impossible under the old procurement system. This package gives the Philippines a credible deterrent against potential threats, boosting national security and regional stability. It also provides the ability to monitor and protect its airspace and vast maritime domain, a crucial capability for an archipelagic nation. It's a model of what the new defense law makes possible, enabling the country to pursue sustainable, long-term solutions. This is a sustainable, integrated defense solution that brings together technology, strategy, and international cooperation. The nation now possesses not just advanced hardware, but a true shield for its skies, ensuring peace and security for years to come. The Swedish package stands as the ideal outcome of reform, setting a new standard for future defense partnerships. The benefits of an integrated system like Gripen and GlobalEye are immediate and profound. Training is standardized. Pilots and crews learn on equipment designed to work together. Maintenance and logistics are streamlined, with unified supply chains and long-term support. Technicians become experts on a single system, boosting readiness and reducing downtime. Digital integration creates a networked force. Pilots see a fused picture of the battle space, not just their own radar. This shared awareness enables better decisions and coordination. The Air Force can fly more sorties, respond faster, and deter threats more effectively. High readiness is now achievable, signaling true capability to allies and adversaries alike. The shift is from owning assets to possessing real, round-the-clock defense power. The Philippines now has a force ready for any challenge. Modern defense deals now drive national development, not just military strength. Offset agreements and technology transfer mean foreign suppliers invest in the local economy. The Gripen deal brings jobs, training, and new skills to Filipino technicians and engineers. Local maintenance hubs reduce reliance on foreign contractors and build sovereign capability. Technology transfer boosts the commercial aviation sector and creates a new generation of skilled professionals. Partnerships with universities foster innovation and talent for the future. Defense spending now fuels industry, jobs, and skills at home. The new law turns military modernization into nation building. Acquiring Gripen and GlobalEye is just the beginning. The real test is mastering and sustaining this new power. Strong leadership and continuous realistic training are essential. The challenge is to absorb and operationalize the investment, ensuring lasting national strength. Leaders must protect the program from politics and champion professional development. Training must be rigorous, with simulators and live exercises, including joint operations with the Navy and Army. International exercises will hone skills and ensure interoperability with allies. The new capability must fit into a clear national defense strategy, guided by defined objectives. Planners must anticipate future threats and keep modernization on track. This is not an end point, but a new beginning, an opportunity to secure sovereignty and build lasting capacity. The Philippines now faces the challenge of wielding its new power wisely for generations to come.